Good morning and welcome to KidNuz. I'm Kevin. Today is Friday, March 11th, 2022, and we begin with the century-old debate around daylight saving time rearing its head again like, well, clockwork. That's because this Sunday at 2 a.m., we spring ahead an hour, which means 2 instantly becomes 3, and we all lose an hour of sweet, sweet sleep. What we get in return is more sunlight after dinner, at least until standard time kicks in again in November. The flip-flopping hands of time date back to World War I, when making better use of longer summer sunshine seemed like a good way to conserve energy. Some states are pushing for daylight saving time all year round. Others prefer standard. According to a 2019 Gallup poll, 71% of Americans don't care either way, so long as they can stop messing with their clocks once and for all. Health experts agree. They say each time change is like a swift kick to our personal sleep-wake cycle, known as our circadian rhythm, and that it's just plain dangerous. What would spring be without baseball? Fortunately, we won't have to find out. Yesterday, Major League Baseball and the Players Union reached a tentative agreement to end the 99-day lockout. Just 2 days ago, Commissioner Rob Manfred canceled another week of games and pushed back opening day till April 14th. But under the terms of this deal, most teams will get to throw their first pitch on April 7th and make up all missed games with doubleheaders. For those hoping to ditch face coverings on planes, trains, and buses, that day is coming. Just not yet. The White House announced yesterday it is extending the requirement to mask up on mass transit for another month. The rule was supposed to expire a week from today. Now it will be in effect until at least April 18th. The U.S. has repeatedly said it won't put boots on the ground in Ukraine, that it's not our war to fight. But that isn't stopping everyday Americans from trying to join the resistance. According to the Associated Press, thousands of would-be soldiers are showing up at the Ukrainian embassy in Washington, D.C., hoping to volunteer for service. 50% are rejected on the spot because they lack military experience, have a criminal background, or, like a willing 16-year-old boy and 73-year-old man, don't meet the age requirements. So far, about 100 U.S. citizens have made the cut. All must make their own way to Poland with their own protective gear, and once they cross into Ukraine, sign a contract to serve without pay. The Ukrainian government says about 20,000 foreigners from various nations have already joined the fight. It's basically a time capsule from the moon. In 1972, astronauts Eugene Cernan and Harrison Jack Schmitt collected 2 rock and dust samples by hammering 14-inch tubes into the lunar surface. One of them was sealed and has remained so until now. NASA purposely waited to open it until technology could catch up with whatever was inside. Specifically, scientists are interested in any gases that piggybacked the soil. They say each one will tell a different chapter of the story of our solar system. The big reveal is taking place at NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston, which is home to a wide variety of extraterrestrial surprises. In other KidNuz notes, the eastern 2/3 of the country is bracing for another weekend wallop from Old Man Winter. Forecasters say the system has all the makings of a bomb cyclone, which happens when there's a rapid decrease in air pressure. The storm is moving out of the Rockies into the Midwest today and will be dumping icy rain and snow from the Appalachians to New England by tomorrow. And one of the most famous shipwrecks in history has been found in amazingly good condition. Explorer Ernest Shackleton's vessel, the Endurance, was crushed by ice before sinking to the bottom of the sea off the coast of Antarctica more than 100 years ago. Researchers say the remnants will be studied and filmed, but not disturbed. That's it for KidNuz. Now, today's KidNuz quiz, which is generously sponsored by the Valberg family, who'd like to wish a big happy 8th birthday to Annabelle from Mom, Dad, Henry, and Lola. They all love your kind spirit and the joy you bring to everyone. Happy birthday, Annabelle. Now, today's questions. Do we gain or lose an hour of sleep this weekend? Lose it. due to the start of daylight saving time. Masks will be required on what for at least another month? Planes, trains, and buses. How long did the baseball lockout last? 99 days. How many foreigners have reportedly signed up to be soldiers in Ukraine? 20,000. In today's Kid News Kicker, dog lovers already know that their furry friends are good for the soul. Now there's evidence a canine's company is also good for the body. According to a research study in PLOS ONE, emergency room patients reported feeling less pain after spending just 10 minutes with a therapy dog. The results seem promising and could offer a new way to treat and comfort patients and medical teams. But before random therapy dogs can start dropping in on patients, scientists agree more research is needed. So, for now, it's still up to the dogs you know for a dose of four-legged, tail-wagging feel-good. Before we head out for the weekend, we want to shout out our teachers, starting with Ms. Niles at Nye Elementary in San Diego, California, Ms. Gramillion at Lafayette Parish School in Lafayette, Louisiana, Ms. Kruckberg at Stratton Elementary in Colorado Springs, Colorado, Mrs. Matthews at Slaughter Elementary in Louisville, Kentucky. And from our quiz sponsor, the Valberg family, a special shout out to Annabelle's second grade class at Cleveland Elementary in Norman, Oklahoma. Thank you, Mrs. Trent, and all the Cleveland Cubs teachers. Thanks for listening. Teachers, our weekly word search is in your inbox, and our Week in Review quiz is up on our website. Have a great weekend. Don't forget to change your clocks, and we'll see you back here for more Kid News Monday morning.